Hello survivors, Faction 43 Gaming here, playing 7 Days to Die. If you watched the last episode, you will know that we didn't have a very successful horde night in the Day 196 horde. There was little action, to say the least. Very disappointed in that. I'm just going to take my anger out on zombies in this episode, so bear with me on that one. But as well in this episode, I want to take a trip to the remaining POIs that I've not been to in this town. Mostly we're going to go to the town hall. I think it's a town hall. It's a very town hall looking building. I don't know what the official name is for that. And we're also going to look at the factory because I know there's a lot of loot there. And after we've done that, I'll probably start packing up with a view to getting home to the compound base. We've been out on the road now for a few days. It'll be good to get back, see what's going on in the place, harvest the farm, and really continue with some of the builds that we're working on in there. There's lots of different things I want to add to the base. Looking to possibly try a different vehicle. I would love to add a helicopter. Obviously in the PC version they've got working helicopters. However, on console, we'll just have to build what we can. After a quick stop there at the Poppin' Pills, we're arriving now at the Town Hall building. And there's still very little action on the streets. Usually you walk down this main street and you're attacked by cops, dogs. Maybe it's just because I've been here a few days now, everything's kind of been dealt with. We're just to bust our way in here, see what we can find. And we're just going to put our frames here just to stop anybody coming in, sneaking up behind us. Okay, so we've got some leather couches there, that's always good. And we've got these little end tables with the lamps. If you use the wrench on them, you'll be able to get some electrical parts. Something I only found out quite recently. So a lot of leather here, that's good. However, it's unlikely you're going to be in this town on your first few days anyway, or else you probably won't survive long. Into this room now, which seems to be some kind of classroom or some training setup, I don't know. But we're gonna have a look in here anyway, take what we can. And as we look around here, it's quite a cool layout. It'd make a very good base, a lot of open space. Maybe just have to deal with the windows at the back there. But so far for a base, it's looking quite good. So just taking out the filing cabinets there with the wrench because it's good for mechanical parts. And yeah, there is a good amount of leather here. It's quite useful. Already looted that one. Let's get the wrench on there. Looking now to go up to the second story, and again with the base in mind, it would be quite useful really to block that off or put a doorway. You could have maybe your horde base down at the bottom and have all your crafting items at the top. I think that worked out quite well. Maybe one for the future. Just while we're killing a bit of time here and talking about the future, we've got a lot of videos in mind. Really, this channel is just starting up, so if you have subscribed, a massive thank you for doing that. If you haven't and you do like what you see, then if you're interested and want to subscribe, stay around for a little while, see what we can do. If there's anything you would like to see, you can always put it in the comment section. I'm always interested to hear what people want to watch. Or if you have any ideas, just let me know. I do play a lot of 7 Days to Die, well, as much as time allows me. I've got a number of games going on at the moment. I've got this game, which is my main focus, but I also have a significant multiplayer game as well, which is building a huge base, which is also good fun. And hopefully be able to share some of that with you in the future. It's been good. I'm working with a guy who's also an experienced 7 Days player and has got a number of huge builds himself. I know he's working on getting those ready to share, so I won't go into too much detail. As soon as he's done that, I will definitely link to his channel. I recommend you watch that. The base is quite incredible. Now I'm just going to nerd pull up here because as we can see there is another building up there. Sorry, another story that we need to get into. I did think there was a way in, but I couldn't see anything as we were going through the building. So we're just going to have to go the scenic route here. We're storming through the window. Looks like somebody's been here before us. Hopefully we're not going to end up like him. Just scrap a number of items there. We just want to take what we need, scrap anything, save some space really. Oh, here we go. This was the official entrance that I missed on the floor below, obviously. Just looking now, is there a way up? Oh, there's another guy here. Just check this out. See what he's got for us. Yeah, let's eat that food. Like I said, when you're out on the road, it's always good to eat while you can. You never know when your next meal's going to come. Looking around again, I know this building goes higher, but there's no sign of any of the ladders. Those were the ladders that went down. Let's just see where I should have come up. This room here at the back. Oh well, maybe next time. But yeah, really, again, for the base, it's it's good. You could come up here. You'd be able to shoot down. Again, we'll just nerd pull up here just to see what's in this. I think this is the final room. You got a good view from up here. I wonder if I can jump to that building. Maybe in another episode. Not much going on in this room. No sign above. I'm just going to check in here, see if there's anything hidden maybe. It might just be a solid block. Yeah, I think it's just a solid concrete block. And we just might as well check the roof. You never know what you might find. Just a little bit further to go. There's quite a height now. But yeah, it's quite a vantage point. You can see everything of this town. It's quite good really up here. Okay, well that's enough of the sightseeing. I think we've done all we can do here at this town hall building. So let's make our way down, head back to the truck. Just fast forwarding a bit now, I headed back to the truck, dumped the loot. As it's nighttime now, I'm just in the mine, and you can see on the map where the truck is there, and that's where I'm currently digging, with the main aim to dig down here to the trader. I think it'd be nice if you had a tunnel leading all that way. They don't call me the mole for nothing. Then eventually to link this tunnel to the compound base across the other side of the map, I think that would be quite cool. You'll be pretty much linking the two major towns in this Neverscape map. And if I can make it wide enough, get a mini bike down here, I think that'd be great. I'm just heading back now because it's nearly daylight, and as you can see as I'm going back, I'm just kind of hitting random bits of the wall just to get a bit more stone and just to try and widen it a bit as we go. So the main plan for today is going to be we're going to go to the factory. I know at the factory there's a number of working stiff crates which always have decent loot, but also they have a number of computers where we can break them down, get some parts, things like that. I probably won't do all the computers on this stream really, because it's going to be a long grind to do that, so I'll probably just get a few and leave the rest for another time off camera. Just have a quick look out, see if there's anybody around. Can't see anybody at the moment. Put the leather jacket in there. That's a bit of a mismatch really. I've got the health stuff there and the clothes. I don't think I really need a separate container for the clothes. Any kind of fabrics we're probably just gonna, unless they're decent quality, scrap just for the material. May leave a few lying around just in case any new players come along and don't want to be running around in plant fiber outfits. So before we head across the factory, just going to get some smelting done from the iron that we got last night. I'll close these doors behind me. Quick check to make sure I'm not detected, and away we go. We just head across here to the factory. Factory is one of the best POIs I think on the Neverscape map. It's quite a size and it's got lots of different parts to it. The underground entrance that we'll probably use. I usually find when I'm looting the factory you've got cops banging on the door or dogs getting in. You don't know where they're going to come from, so it's always interesting. Speaking of cops, I'm just going to take this guy on here. If I can shoot today. We just got him before he spewed up on us. I've still not got my shooting skills today. There we go. Another cop here. Whoa. Just dodge those. Dodge his fire there. And down he goes. Let's just check what this cop has. A little bit when you get the loot from the cop, usually get some bullets, maybe a shotgun, pistol. We'll do the same, just check this guy over here. Okay, we'll do all these guys first. Got him. Put this guy out of his misery. As you can see, a dog there from my previous journey. And spooked me as I was coming down the ladder then, and I could hear the noise from the zombies running around somewhere, which you usually find at the factory. So let's start with this working stuffs container, the nail gun part. Nail gun's not something I've been really using. I do have a couple back at the base, but I normally just have the claw hammer, a garden hoe and a bit of wood. We'll probably end up scrapping that garden hoe as soon as we get full. Get the iron. Same with the axes. We've just picked up there an iron fire axe. We've got the steel one, so we don't need that. And here we go, a lot of computers that need wrenching. Just going to do a few on camera now. I think I'll just leave it there for the computers. Like I said, a lot of wrenching that needs to happen there, so we're not going to do that on camera. We'll do that another time. We got better things to do than watch me wrench a computer on a game. Out into the main factory building here, and you've got some office chairs on the floor, which are great for mechanical parts. And I'm thinking about a base, this would be a good base location. Oh, here we go, there's the guy at the door there, making all the noise. Yeah, so it would make a good base location if you can get into it and fortify it. And you've got all the time really in the world to start wrenching these computers. It's definitely something you could do at night. It seems everywhere you look really, you've got your working stiff crates. Oh, got some calipers there. And just scrap that hammer we've got. And some handy bullets there. Don't think we need a red cap. We're going to get rid of that. Oh, some auger parts and a sledgehammer. There's been quite good finds from this building. Just make a bit of room here. Definitely want to take these two items. We might even do a swap round here and use the sledgehammer for a bit, mix it up. Like I said, I'm definitely out for revenge on some zombies after the disappointing Horde Night, so the sledgehammer will help me in that. More nail gun parts. Just going to scrap the blade, the hunting knife, because we can make one of them quite easily. I think that's really it for this factory now. We've just had a quick whiz through. I'm sure there's bits that we've not quite seen. But we'll be back here another time. I think I've got the main crates, which was the purpose here, and to show you guys really a bit of the factory. I'm sure you've all seen it before, but if you are new to the game, it's worth going here. Now I don't know whether this building is on a random gem map. I can't recall ever seeing it, but if you do know whether it's on, just let me know in the comment section. That'd be good to know. You've got the cars down here as well, which are useful to loot. But I'm just gonna skip that, and I want to get up onto this ladder here. Don't think I've ever been up here before, so that'll be interesting to see if there's anything worthwhile. If I can get up. Also, you got the two air conditioning units there. Gonna wrench them for sure. Gonna have a look here on this roof, see if there's anything else. Just put that down there so we can jump up. Nothing real interesting on the roof, but you can see out back there of the potential. If this was a base, you could have a big farming area on the back. What do we see here? Yeah, this is something I just can't resist. Let's see, come on. She's coming back. Damn, this barrel won't go. Come on. Boom. Finally. And there's a bit of revenge against the zombies for my boring horde night. Let's see what else we can do. I hear a zombie down here. Just gonna deal with him. He's gonna get it this time. Incoming. Boom. Oh, took it like a champ. Yeah, so that's the factory. We're gonna head back to the truck now and drop off the loot. I'm going to leave this episode here. I think we've done what I wanted to do today, showing you 2 POIs and the potential you have A for looting and B for a base. So in the next episode we're going to get back to the base, the compound base. I'll probably do the packing up off screen. I want to sort through the loot and take as much as we can back. So I'll do that off camera, and I'll see you hopefully at the compound base where we can work on some new projects. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.